I am live. Woo! Oh my goodness, I am so excited. It's been so long. Um, I remember doing the lives and I used to do the paranormal and all that stuff a while back, but this year has been a really, really hectic year for me. I'm going to give it some time so I can see people start popping up. If you're watching right now, make sure that you say hi. Drop by, say hi. Don't worry, I don't bite, okay? I won't send any ghosts your way neither, okay? I'm really happy to be on. I really wanted to come on so bad for a long time, but now it's extra special because I wanted to share some cool things that I experienced, some paranormal activities that I experienced in New Orleans. If you did not watch the New Orleans video, I highly recommend after the live. If you did not watch that, I really recommend. There is so much history and so much things that you can watch and learn from that video. So yeah, so I'm here and I put my invite in the chat so you guys could see. I am just trying to set things up. I do have a special guest. I may have more people show up. And yeah, so how is everybody doing? I hope everyone is doing well. I hope that you've been having a wonderful week, and I hope that you have a wonderful week ahead. Um, I'm just waiting for my guest to arrive. This person is late. Anyway, how's everybody doing? I hope you're doing fine. So I have my water here because if I'm talking a lot, I don't want to get any, get dry. Hi, Pink Cute Styles and Butterfly Zone. How are you? Yeah, my water, I need it. Okay, I'm waiting for my guest. So if you're my guest and you see there is an invite link, it says streamyard.com, press that and then you could come on. So yeah. Hi, my love. So New Orleans has so much energy there. It was just walking around, you can feel things. You can feel like this is definitely a place where a lot of things happened. And you can feel the energy. You could definitely pick up if you just like walk around. You really embrace the environment and you really just think about the things that happened, and you could feel like something is in the air, something is in the energy. Also, the fact that you can capture pictures and videos and you can end up catching things through a phone is incredible. Like, I find that to be so incredible. Like uh electronical stuff like that will picture things. So yeah, I'm just waiting. My God, I'm so excited. I plan on doing paranormal stuff. I want to get back to it, especially in October. I'll probably be adding more paranormal stuff during October. So what I'm gonna do is this summer I'm gonna already start to get my stories, get all the hauntings, and I like to do true hauntings. I don't like things that are not like legit. Like, I like things based on a true story or really like people, mystery things like that. But there's people that like fictional things. That's not my thing. I like based on a true story or things that really actually took place, because I think there's more of like a fear factor there. The fact that something really took place is incredible. So yeah, I want to work on that. And then just a little quick thing before we get into the stories and get into all the paranormal stuff. I did have a series that's called El Té Caliente. No, sí, El Té Caliente. Sorry guys, I'm tired. It's called El Te Caliente, and I haven't been able to make videos and stuff like that because I've been really busy. I've been on vacation, and I haven't had the time and the chance to really like put effort in that series. But that's something that I want to get back to, and maybe I can add some type of series. Maybe I can add some type of paranormal. If you're into that. So, just let me know in the comments. Your feedback is important to me. When you guys leave feedback, that's really, really good because I know like that's what you guys want to see. And I'm like not wasting my time, even though I enjoy the research. Let me drink some water. Thank you. Thank you. So, my throat is already getting dry. Let's see. Let's see. And then New Orleans is considered one of the most haunted places and one of the most haunted cities. So that's really, really cool. I really was like in the search for things. And when I tell you that it did not disappoint, the paranormal activities and stuff, I captured a lot. And like I said, if you didn't check out that video, definitely check it out. But today I'm going to share with you guys things too, and I'll be able to explain it as well. So I'm waiting for my guest. If you're on here, you can just press the link. There's a link on the StreamYard in the comments. Okay. So I took a tour, which I definitely recommend if you're going to go to New Orleans. And actually, if you're just going to go anywhere where there's like a lot of history and you're not really certain, taking a tour is very helpful. Like I learned so much, and then I was able to on my own time, like I was taking notes, mental notes, and I was just listening to everything. And then I went on my own time and I started to do more research just so that I could get like more information on everything that I was seeing. So Jackson Square is the park where it's right across from the St. Louis Cathedral, which is the oldest cathedral that is, the oldest in America. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm like, stuck. So it's the oldest in America. And let me tell you that it was really, really creepy. Knowing that you're walking in the cemetery, like there's like a cemetery basically. There is bodies buried underneath and underneath the pews and stuff like that, and it's really, really, really like intense. The church, I really felt like there was things going on. Like I could feel the energy. I felt like there was like a heavy presence in the church. And I was hoping to capture something like, okay, so you want to capture something doesn't mean that you're always going to capture. And sometimes I could feel like a shift in the energy. I could feel like a shift. And I felt like there was like a shift in the energy when I went inside the church. It felt like there was something there. Like I felt like I wasn't alone. Even though it was people, but I'm not talking about like humans. I'm talking about, like you could feel it. And then the fact that there's like they're underneath, right underneath in the pews, that's what got to me. So yeah. Then right next to it, there's a restaurant. There's a restaurant that is called Muriel's. I Murray's, I think it is. Anyway, so the owner of that place definitely is still around. Like from the owner in the 1800s, because there was different owners at that place. Because from it changes. People buy it, people leave, buy a property, leave. He ended up unaliving himself because he had a gambling problem. And what happened was he basically didn't want to leave the premises. Okay, so what happened was I should clarify. He basically had a a poker game that he attended, and during the poker game, he had put his home up. Instead of money, he put his home up, which is like insane. And when he finished the game, he lost. And when he lost, he had to give up his home. So he had to go back home, and he was just very miserable. He was so sad. And when he had to leave, because obviously he lost his home in the poker game, he left. He unalived himself, and it happened in the room that is a seance room right now. And I'm gonna see if I can get pictures for you guys. Hold on. I'm gonna get a picture. Hold on 1 second. And if you saw the video, you'll see, the seance room. Hold on, I'm pulling up the pictures for you guys. It's like when you get to the second floor, there is like a whole bunch of different rooms, and it's supposedly he unalived himself in one of the rooms. Okay, so I'm gonna just share a few rooms with you guys. So this was in the room. Yeah. Oh, that creeped me out. I thought that was somebody. I was gonna say, whoa. So yeah, these are live pictures that I took. And it got really, really cold, you guys. It was really, really cold. Let me see. You can see right here. Yeah, it got really cold. I called my mom too. I was on the phone with my mom, and I was like, I'm in the room and it's a seance room. And I was like, it's really, really cold in here. And she was like, there's definitely activity there. If you felt, and it was multiple places that I felt that. Like I went, like I was in my hotel room, and out of nowhere, it just got really, really cold. I was sitting down, and actually I smelled bubble gum too. Like I wrote down everything, and I was texting my mom just to have like a little diary so that I don't forget the stuff. Um, and I remember that I was just sitting in the hotel room with my husband. We were sitting at the hotel room, and all of a sudden, it got really cold, and the temperature was like 73, which is not normal. Like 73, that's a cozy temperature. But like, it was creepy. It was really, really creepy. I'm like, there's activity here. Like, I know that. Hey, how you doing? No worries, no worries. Do you want to come up? You can come up. I'll put my invitation up. Hold on 1 moment. If you want, if you're not, if you're able to, hold on. Okay. Jonathan, touch the StreamYard, touch that link that I put. There's a link. Touch that link, and it's gonna direct you here. So yeah, I put this all over. I put this on my TikTok. I put it on Instagram. So hello to everybody who's watching. I truly appreciate everyone who's watching. Um, Hi, welcome to my channel. This is your channel as well, and I'm so happy that people are watching. So just touch the link. When you touch the link, it'll take you directly here. Okay. So then I don't know what that was about. Just the coldness out of nowhere. And then another time we were sitting. Okay.
Yo, yo,
Welcome to
yo.
the building, everybody. This is my brother, John.
How's it going? Good to be on.
Yeah, I was waiting for you, and then I was talking about some of the events that took place in Louisiana in the hotel room. Just the overall energy in Louisiana, like different places you go to, you can feel like there's something there,
Oh
you know?
yeah.
Yeah. So you could talk about yourself. Let's introduce my brother John. This is the special guest. He's gonna
So
tell you guys a little bit about himself. Go ahead.
yeah, I'm Rose's brother, 31. I'm in Pennsylvania. I'm currently at work, but it's really good to be on the live. Um, my part-time job is a college, and this college is straight up haunted. So ideal. This is like an ideal time to be on the stream. So yeah,
Oh, okay. So we're gonna take. Actually, I'm intrigued. So we'll take a pause of the same of my experience. So maybe if you'd like to share some things that happened in the college, I know sometimes you work late night as well, right?
yes, correct.
Okay. So if you want to, just go right in.
So it's not even just me. It's a known fact with like all of my colleagues and everything that basically there's this one like garden room where it's called the science wing of the college, and basically the garden area is in that wing. But every time you go in through that science wing where those science classrooms are at and the garden area is, you feel very weird. So like you feel like presence there, and you feel uneasy. Like sometimes the skin on your back feels like cold and goosebumps. Well, I'm not the only one that's felt that before, and we've all discussed the same thing. And it's turned out to be that in that garden room I was talking about, somebody actually committed suicide.
Oh, they
Yeah,
unalive themselves. Okay.
they unalived themselves, and also that science wing, they have like actual bodies. They have like people that donated bodies, so like their skeletals remains are in that science wing. So it's
Wow.
definitely like fascinating that out of that whole building, that's the only area that you feel something. And there's like literally like people's remains and somebody off themselves.
Wow. Because somebody said in the chat, there's the well, you. I don't know if you could read the chat. Can you read the chat?
Chat comments.
There's a lot of people.
All right, there we go. Yeah, it is creepy. Yeah, it's like oh, thank you, Magic Crafts. Yeah, it's um definitely uneasy feeling, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And that's just one of the many things. I also my full-time place is haunted. There's definitely some weird unexplained stuff out there. That's for sure.
Wow. And I remember you were telling me something about the doors closing and stuff like that, or something that happened with a bathroom door or something. What was
Oh
the
yeah,
doors?
definitely. So like I've worked an overnight in my school, and very very alive at night. So you literally can be in a room and the cabinets will start closing by themselves, and then you're like, is that my imagination? But or is there like a malfunction with the door? And then you check the door and it's like stiff. It's like there's no way that this is gonna close by itself.
That's the
So
creepy part.
that's so creepy. That stuff. And then I've seen like literal last year, for example, I worked the summer and I was alone in the building, and I literally saw somebody standing at the end of the hallway, like literally for like 2 seconds.
Oh God.
Like how sometimes you see somebody and it's just like from the corner of your eyes. Like I saw them for 2 seconds. It was like whoa. It was like a dark image. So
Yeah,
yeah, that's pretty
those
creepy.
are like shadow figures, shadow people. That's what they call them, shadow people. And actually, that happened the other night in my home, and I did a prayer and stuff. I was about to turn the light off, and right by the entrance of the doorway, I saw a black shadow like this. So I was like, wait a minute, did I just do that? Was that my reflection? So I'm trying to mimic it and see, like, I want an explanation. Like that's my first thing, is to legit get an explanation. So I was going
Exactly.
like this, and I'm like, I even was moving my phone to see if it was my phone. I'm like, no, okay, I didn't. I was like, so I was like, let me just look in the side, and there was nothing there. And I was like, oh my goodness, forget it. whatever it is. I just did the sign of the cross. So do you get to see the whole chat? There's like a lot of people. There
I'm
people
not
are
seeing.
talking to you too.
Join the chat. It's like weird because I'm on my phone, so
Oh,
the layout is a little weird. So your brother's handsome. Thank you. Hi to your brother. Hi butterfly. Oh, thank you, butterfly. Appreciate
yeah.
you.
And Michael too. Michael,
Hey, Michael, what's up, brother? How you doing? Good to see you.
Michael, he said, "Hey, cool to meet you. Your sister, nephew, mom, and dad are amazing good people. Michael's good peoples too.
Hey, Michael, the realist. What's up? Sorry, I got to go up a little bit. Nice
Yeah,
to see
because
you. Nice to be a part of this for real.
yeah,
Michael
Mike.
hears voices in his head. That's a
We
see.
got
That's
two
a
Michael.
problem.
We
When
got
you
two
start
Michael.
hearing voices in Michael Lassiter, when you start hearing voices in your head, there's the one that you got to start questioning things.
That one is like, all
Yeah,
right, I
that
can't
one I
help
think
you
is yeah, that one is beyond paranormal.
there.
Mm,
Yeah. So I had smelled bubble gum all of a sudden in the hotel room I was at. There was a scent of bubble gum, and it was so weird because me and the hubby was sitting down, and there was no explanation. We were like, why does it smell like bubble gum all of a sudden? It was just so weird.
yeah, why would that be? Like,
And then every time we left our room, when we would come back, there was a closet door that would remain open always. Like we would leave, everything's closed, and when we would come back, there was a closet door open. But the
wow.
one that really, really scared me was the time that I was doing my makeup because we were gonna go out. I was doing my makeup and I heard someone knock 3 times. And I was like, all right, like, wait, I'm almost done. And when I come out the bathroom, I don't see nobody. But then I go to the living room and I see that, the hubs is laying on the couch. And I was like, all right, you can, oh, I thought I heard a bell.
Yeah, right. Speaking of which,
Wait. Positive vibes. Jesus, Jesus. I legit thought I heard a bell coming from this
for
sound.
real.
Okay. All right, I'm bugging. Um, and he's laying in the couch, and I was like, okay, you can use the bathroom now. Go ahead. He's like, what are you talking about? You knocked. I heard you knock 3 times. You didn't hear me saying out loud, hold on, I'm coming out. He's like, no, he did not hear that. The realist is asking if you have a channel.
Currently, I don't have a channel. I have a channel, but it's like old stuff that I was doing when I was wrestling. But it's nothing like no content. But I might consider it.
Yeah, it's a good place to like, you know,
You guys are really cool, actually.
yeah. Um, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so that was like that was freaky. Like I was a little freaked out. So another thing that I didn't get to mention in
Thank you,
my
Magic.
video, uh, Magic Craft says you should open a channel. Um, yeah,
Yeah,
it was
I definitely will. I'll consider it heavily for sure.
yeah. What was it? Another thing was in the middle of the night. I was about to go to sleep. Um, and the hubs already fell out. I was still a little bit like I was up still, and I'm falling asleep. I went to sleep, confession. I went to sleep with the TV on. I know. And I had it really low, but I went to sleep with the TV on because I was a little bit like, I had a little bit of fear. So you think like the
Block
TV
the
is
noise
gonna,
out a little bit. Yeah.
yeah, you don't want something to come out of the woodworks or you hear something or a bang. So I had that, and I literally heard someone say, I'm not going to say the name, but it's a nickname that was given to me when I was a little girl. And
Oh, that's.
yeah, with a T, the letter T. I
Mhm.
don't know if you remember. So
Oh
I
yeah.
have a nickname that starts with a T, but I'm going to keep it like personal with the family. But anyway, they called it from the TV. And I was like, nah, that did not happen. Like, I'm still trying to, like, I'm like, nah,
That is bad. When they call
no.
you, Rappa had that. Remember that they called him by his
Yeah,
nickname that they
yeah,
didn't even know of. Like, who would know his nickname from his childhood?
yeah. That's another creepy story. Like, my grandfather had stories for days. So there's a lot of things that can't be explained, you guys. Um, a lot. And I want to show you guys the pictures. So if anybody watched the video that I made, you would see that I I saw a man there. I know it's blurry. I actually wrote to Bloody Mary. I wrote to her myself. She said it was a little bit blurry, but like I clearly could see it, and I sent it to my mom. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Actually, I'll just share with you guys the picture. Where is it? Because I did an outline so everybody could see. So it says, do you guys believe it's something in the afterlife is trying to tell you something? So I hope not. I just think that some spirits are just there. That's what I think it is. So this is what I saw. So it's hard, it's not picking up as well, to be honest. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
it's not really picking up.
Mm.
But I did okay, you can see a little bit.
It looks like a face.
Yeah, there's an arrow that's going to the eye. I'm gonna grab a pen so you guys could see. All right. Oh, this is hard. Okay. So right here, I put the arrow to the eye. I put an arrow to the nose. This says face and cheek. So this is the whole face. It's like an oval shape. And then what does it say here? Hold on 1 second. The cheek and the mouth. Okay, because I can't see that well on the thing. So the mouth is like right here. And then this is the cheek, and here's another cheek. So this is the whole face. And I could literally see the eye looking up at me.
Damn.
So and then it was not like, it's legit. Like, if you guys watch the video, you could see it better because I don't think the camera's picking it up as well.
No, you can see it pretty decent.
The whole face, the nose, the eye.
So
And
that was as you were videoing, or that was
so, yeah. Oh, hey, Steph. How you doing? That's my brother. My brother's on today.
Hey, Steph.
So I'll show you guys one more time, just in case anyone missed it. Of what I caught. This is definitely a demon. And here's the face, the nose, the eye. Okay, maybe you can't see this eye because it looks like a shadow, but there should probably be an eye, the nose, and the face shape.
It looks very like angry.
Yes, look at the eye. So, I was actually not even meant to like catch that because I was going down the stairs. Let me see. I'm gonna try to share with you guys everything. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I'm gonna go to. Okay, so this is the picture. This is the picture that I took. Make sure my phone number is not showing. So this is the picture that I took, you guys. I was literally walking down the stairs. You could see my foot. Okay. I was walking down the stairs. And the reason why I even took this picture, I'm going to zoom in, is right here. I found this little red yarn right here. I found this red yarn to be like interesting. That's the only reason why I took the picture. I did not see somebody staring at me. Where is it? Where the arrow's at? Somebody was actually there staring at me.
Oh wow.
I didn't
It was
see
like
that.
it was like to get your attention almost.
Yeah, when I'm taking the picture, I literally did not see that. What I saw was just the red yarn. I'm not focusing. I didn't focus on getting anything. I really didn't think much of it. And that's the thing, when you think, when you're least expecting something, I guess that's when something happens. When I start zooming in and I have to go through I went through all the pictures, all the videos. I went like 3 or 4 times, you guys. I spent so much time reviewing the pictures and the videos that I literally invested a lot of time. And each time that I look through the camera roll and the videos, I keep catching new things, you guys. There's new things. There's orbs. Like, you have to literally pay attention. So Then I'm like, I caught something. I'm like, wait a minute, that wasn't there because that is the exit door. That is the doorway to leave, and
That's
there's nothing
creepy.
there.
That's some creepy
So
stuff
I
right there.
zoom in, and I'm like,
Yo, yo, that looks like almost the same face.
why isn't it? And then, so this is the person who passed away up there. His name is Zach, and I put them side by
Mm.
side. Now, if you guys don't know the story of Zach and Abby, I definitely recommend that you take a look
Wow. Look
and
at
find
that.
out. Again, the face, you guys, Zach's
Yo,
face.
like the nose is like the same prominence.
Long nose, yes.
Damn.
And
Whoa.
yeah, he unalived his girlfriend in that apartment, which is the apartment I went to that was upstairs, the room that has all the dolls, the original stove is there. That is where he dismembered her body parts. He put her head on a stove. He put her hands on another pot, and also the original bathtub is there in that floor. Everything is there from the crime scene. So it was very very eerie. And I'm like, I just started doing that. I'm like, I'm comparing, and I'm like, he was literally looking at me up the stairs. Look, because he's looking up wherever he's at. He's looking up, and I'm up here, somewhere up here, and he's looking at me up. I literally was scared for a long time. I was like, I am so scared. I don't think I'll ever go to that museum knowing what I know. Um, and then dad told me he heard in the background, he heard like a little baby crying. I have numerous emails of people saying they heard things, they saw things, so I'm gonna address that too, you guys. But I wanted to show that because I was really really, I think that's the most scariest thing for me was that. I know it's blurry, but if you make it out you could see there's a whole bunch of things going on in the chat. Yes, you're absolutely right, Steph. These demons are angry, and you could see the anger in his face. He had a lot of hatred and anger. Definitely, there was a lot of anger and hate. Like I don't know what was going on there, but that was definitely something that was not right. And let me see, because I wrote some stuff. I didn't want to forget anything. Do you want to share before I talk? Do you want to share more stories, John?
I mean, I've had yeah, like I've had a lot of encounters. Honestly, I've had like I've actually physically been assaulted by. So that's definitely a demon to me. If they're assaulting you, it's a demon. Um, in the old school in Bucks County that I worked at overnight, um, you were always seeing the same thing: apparitions. It's an old school pre-war. I think pre-World War II, I believe, and they had like they have an underground bunker in there, which is creepy too.
Wow,
I
those
never
are
really dived down, but there was like I don't know any backstories of that place, but actually there is a story that is a little weird. I got scratched one time, and I would always and it was like two, so it was like a two. So I was like, all right, what is the significance of the number two? Well, we would always see like on the floors and on the walls like scratches of two, scratches of two. Turns out a kid overdosed from the football team, and his number was 11. But I
oh
got physically scratched with with that 11. So I'm like, whoa, what is that? I don't know if that
wow,
was him or if that was a demon, acting as him.
wow,
That
wow,
one was like probably one of the worst experiences that I've had.
wow. That's creepy. That really is creepy.
And
Um,
the supervisor would come by sometimes. And one time I was in the middle of my work, and like from the corner of my eyes, I saw he would wear suits. I saw somebody just walking with like suit pants, but I didn't see like a upper half. It was just legs. And
oh,
and then they went into the gym area that was dark. I'm like, all right, by now it's been like 30 seconds. Like the lights would have gone on by now. There was nobody there, and my supervisor was nowhere to be found. Like it was definitely not anybody human. That's for sure.
Wow. Definitely. That's creepy. That is so creepy.
Yeah,
Wow. Um, I know that there's definitely activity. I do believe, I know that there is people that say, oh, I don't believe in none of that stuff. Oh, there's an explanation, but there's a lot of things you really can't explain. There's a lot. There's a lot of things. And like during filming, like when I was filming a lot of things were coming out blurry. Like I'm filming and I see it clear on my end, but then when I replayed it, there was a lot of things that were coming out blurry, pictures that were coming out blurry, and I was like, that shouldn't have happened. That really shouldn't have happened because I didn't see that from my end. I didn't see it from my end. So I know that sometimes when you're recording and stuff, sometimes things when it comes out blurry is because there's activity as well. And uh let me see. I just want to make sure that I didn't forget.
it's like they're messing with your camera for sure.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, another thing that happened, another thing. Because you see, there's so many things. I just don't want to forget, you guys. So, for the first 2 nights that I was in Louisiana, in New Orleans, right before I was falling asleep, I don't know if this ever happened to anyone, but like the first few minutes that you're going to fall asleep, you're entering like a trance. I was saying, no, 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 no. And both nights I did that. And my hubby was like, yo, what's going on? He woke me. He was like, you all right? What's up? What happened? And I was like, oh, no, no, no. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I have no idea why I was saying no, but I was saying no as I was falling asleep. And that I know I have said things right before I fall asleep. Sometimes that has happened in the past, but this time I was like, no, 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 and that happened 2 times,
Damn.
2 nights.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Michael Lassicker, yeah, supervisor. I did leave that place eventually, and it was probably best. But there's stuff all over the place.
yeah,
There's history everywhere, unfortunately, and
yeah.
demons are everywhere. And it's like
Hmm.
you don't even know how to decipher what's what. I mean, I guess you can decipher it by like if something's physically attacking you, you know that it's not good. Or
Yeah,
even like you, like with your experience of
yeah.
like the worried waking up. Like, why would you be worried if it's a gentle spirit or something? Like
Right.
it can't be anything good.
As I'm falling asleep, I'm there saying, no, no, no. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know what happened because I didn't see nothing. I didn't feel nothing. Maybe because I know right before you go to sleep, you're about to fall into a trance. Your brain is like transitioning from being awake to going to sleep now, and then you're going through a whole like spiral of things. And during that time, something was happening, and then I know that I was having a conversation with one of my besties, and she said that it was because I was probably saying no. There was probably spirits around, and I was trying to protect myself. That is one theory. So I was like, wow, that makes a lot of sense. It could be. It could be. Um, and then so I decided one night too. You guys are gonna be like, she is just out of her rockers. So one night I decided to sleep in the living room alone. The first night I slept in the living room alone. Yes,
Mm,
I slept alone. My hubby was like, what is she doing? But I was like, I just want to see, like, I don't know, I want to be in the living room. And he's like, whatever. I was like, you could leave the door open to the room in case I gotta run in. He was like, whatever you want to do, whatever floats your boat. So I left the door open. And anyway, so I end up falling asleep. And as I fell asleep, I think it was around like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. And it just got extremely cold in the living room, like extremely cold. Somebody touched the temperature in the living room. So I'm like, I'm opening my eyes. And I'm like, really? I thought it was my I thought the hubby was putting the AC up high. I mean, dropping the temperature down. I was gonna say, wow, like, why are you doing that? Why? I'm cold. Like, no. I wake up and I don't see him up by, the thermostat. I don't think that I would have waken. I don't. By the time you transition the thermostat, it takes a few minutes, so he's not going to be standing there. But when you're sleeping and you wake up, you already have your own story. So I don't see nothing. So I go to the room to see if he was up. So I'm checking, and he was knocked out. He was knocked out,
Wow.
completely knocked out. So I'm like, there's no way he could have changed the thermostat and fall asleep that quick. I'm like, so then I asked him the next day, I was like, hey, did you put the thermostat? Did you drop the temperature? Plus, he knows that I get cold quick. So that's not something he would have done. But I still asked him, and he said no, he didn't touch it. He fell out. Actually, he wasn't feeling well, so he had taken some NyQuil. He was like, I was knocked out the whole night. So what does it say? Demons are cowards, and they always mostly attack me in my sleep. They know they can't if I'm awake. Wow. Steph, you want to come up? You could come up if you want. Or Michael the
Yeah,
realist, you could come up. I'll send some invites. You guys
yeah.
are welcome
And
to
I'll
come.
I'll, I'll leave for now, and I'll join you guys in chat.
Okay.
It was nice
Oh,
to
but,
it was
but
nice
you
to
could
be on.
stay on. There's a bunch of people could come on in the same
No,
time.
no, no. But I'll be on chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Take care, because
Okay.
I'm gonna continue my patrols.
Okay,
See if I
thank you
find
for
something.
coming up.
Yeah,
And
thank you for having
eventually,
me.
everybody, this is my brother. Eventually, he will have a channel, and when he does, I will link it for you guys, and you guys can go ahead and check him out, and you guys can all check each other out. So, thank you so much
Yeah,
for
for
coming
sure.
up.
Thanks for
I
having me.
appreciate
Nice
you.
being a part of this. I'll see you guys in chat.
Okay, cool, cool. All right, I need somebody to come up. Somebody needs to come up with me because I'm getting a little scared over here. I need somebody up here with me. The link is on the chat. Whoever wants to jump on, you don't have to show yourself. You can be an emoji, whatever you want. Oh, yes. We got somebody in the building. Hey. How you doing, Stephanie? Steph, I apologize. I got too excited. Let me see. Oh, it's muted. Sorry. Wait a minute. Why is it muting you? Can't unmute your guest because they chose to mute. Oh, you have yourself muted.
Okay,
Okay.
can you hear me?
Yeah, now you're on.
Okay.
Hey.
Yeah, what I said is that you can call me whatever. My name is Stephanie, really.
Oh, cool.
I just do Joyful Steffi because it's shorter.
Oh, wow.
All my sisters called me that growing up, so.
Oh.
Oh, goodness.
So we with all the creepy things. So honestly, it was really, really creepy when we passed by Delphine La LaRue. Oh goodness, I got her name mixed up. I always mix their names up with Marie Laveau and Delphine.
Yes.
There we go. I did not notice that I captured an orb until after I watched the video. I watched the video over like 3 times, and that's when I saw the orb. It was creepy. That woman was a serial killer.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Did you want to share anything?
Oh, I have quite a few. I'll pick and
Whatever you
choose.
want.
Uh, I don't remember what I've shared on this, which is probably different people anyway, because we talked about it once before. Um, I would say, uh, let me see. Yeah, I have been attacked in my sleep a lot, and that's when I was, back in the day, I used to be fearful. I used to have a lot of fear from my past, and so the demonic really scared me, and I had to pretty much fight
Mm.
my ways. I felt like God left me alone, but He didn't. He
Oh,
was just getting to where, helping me get to where, to know His power and know that they can't do anything to me.
yep.
And, that they were doing stuff to me. You
Wow.
know, I mean, I like, let me see, the first time, uh, well, not the first time, but I had a best friend, I was in high school, probably a junior or, oh, wait, no, I was in my early 20s. And she came to live with us because her and her husband were having issues. And it was the first night she came, and she was sitting on the floor, and then she just jumps up in my bed. I had a twin bed, y'all, and I'm like, I felt uncomfortable with her being there for some reason. And all of a sudden, she starts grabbing her stomach, like clawing it, and saying that, it's like a cancer. She kept saying that over and over. It's like a cancer. And I'm like, would you get down on the floor, please?
Oh,
I was thinking, what the heck is wrong with her? So she goes in the floor, and all of a sudden, it reminds me of an old scary movie I watched.
yeah.
She was sitting Indian style and starts going around in circles and twirling her hair, laughing mockingly and saying, Jesus.
Okay, so wait. So I apologize. I want to make sure that I caught everything. So this was in a dream, or you saw this?
No, this really was happening in front of me.
Oh my goodness, Steph, that is so scary. I know how. Oh, I have quite a few crazy stories, but
So
wow.
and I wasn't really truly saved then. We
Mm.
went to church when I was young, and I just kind of got out of it just from being bullied and hating myself, stuff like that. But anyway, she was doing that, and all of a sudden, she started slithering on the floor.
Oh,
Then
that
she
was a
then
demon.
then she popped back up, sitting again. I don't know how that happened. Seriously, it was like a second, and she immediately fell backwards and stopped
Oh,
breathing and gasping for air. And I tell you, something pulled me off of that bed. I ran to her and put my finger in her face, and I said, "Breathe in Jesus' name." And she immediately
oh,
took a breath.
wow,
And I was freaking out. I ran and got my little sister. She was the one that went to church.
wow.
And we came in, and I like plopped right in front of my chest of drawers, and I was like freaking out, almost having a
Oh
panic attack.
God.
And she was
Wow.
there, like talking to, just checking, and she looked at me and said, "It's okay." I'm like, "No, it's not okay."
Yeah, yeah. Wow,
But
that's scary. And so how
yes,
long ago was this?
this was when like I was maybe 20, 21, and I mean all of that like actually had a hand in me getting truly saved and stuff. My older sister, they decided to have prayer at their house and to bring my best friend with me. and,
Ooh.
and I was like, I don't want to do this. I wasn't saved yet, but I knew what it was. But it was really freaking me out because I was really into witchcraft movies and all of that. And
Oh.
they started praying, and she started acting kind of weird, and she literally like went into the living room, left the
Mm.
room where we were at, and sat in the living room and called her husband to go get her. And
Wow.
yeah, and she called me like the next day, and literally the devil was like accusing me over the phone, like yelling at me and pointing her finger at me. I just felt like singled out, that he was really trying to get to me. And then
Wow.
yeah, and then I ended up hanging up on her, and that's the last we've spoken. Yeah. But then the next night I had an awesome. Or go ahead, you have a question?
No, 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 no. I just sorry. I
Oh,
don't like.
okay.
I have a bad habit. I'm always touching my hair. I
Oh
apologize.
no, you look like you were about to ask me something. So
No, 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 no. Keep going. I'm here. I'm
okay.
committed, girl. I'm committed.
Okay. Well, I mean, the night after that, my sister and them had prayer again, and they invited me over, and so I rode over there, and we used to play Dungeons and Dragons, and so that's why and then my brother-in-law, he wasn't my brother-in-law at the time, but he stopped playing because he got saved and didn't want to mess with that stuff anymore.
Wait a minute. I'm so sorry for those that don't know, including myself. What is that? Dungeons and you said
It's
dragons?
it's a it's a game that you have like the dungeon master that does the storyline. You play characters you pick, and
Oh,
I was a dwarf, and
oh,
a
okay.
mean little. I was an angry little dwarf.
I think I know. I think I heard. So it's like role playing, right?
Yes, yeah,
That's not.
yeah.
I don't. In my opinion, I could be wrong. I don't think that's bad, right?
Well, there was a lot. There was a lot of spiritual things in that game. No matter what anybody says, it's yeah. I mean, they had the cartoon of it growing up,
Mm.
Dungeons and Dragons,
Okay.
but
Okay.
like, well, the next night we were there and they started praying, and we went one at a time and they prayed for us, and they came to me and prayed for me, and it's like I saw blackness go before, like a sheer curtain go in front of my face, and it was black,
Hmm.
and I saw, oh no, and I heard a voice say, "I've got her. You can't have her." I'm like, what the heck was that?
Oh,
That came out of
I'm
my
not
mouth.
happy. That's my
You know,
nugget
it's like, yeah, yeah. And so, my sis, my, well, he was my brother-in-law now, but not then. He called his aunt because she had the gift of deliverance, and she moved in that for years. And she told him, leave her by herself in the room. And my
wow.
sister was like, I ain't leaving her. That's my
Yeah, for
sister,
real.
we need to, but he made her leave, and they all left. I'm like,
Ooh,
where? I was freaking out. I'm like, what are they leaving me for? And then
right?
all of a sudden, um, I was there for a little bit, and I heard a voice, and I know it was God at that time. He said, go grab that Bible on the table, and which is my sister's Bible. And so I went and grabbed it. I was kind of kneeled on my knees and opened the Bible on her bed. I was on the floor with on my knees, opened it. Well, first I didn't open it, but I heard the voice behind me say, "Open it up." And so I'm like, okay. I opened it up, and it was to Psalms 27:1, and he said, "Read it," and out loud. And so I started reading it, and I heard a voice reading it with me. And as he was reading it with me, I was getting understanding, and I knew that was Jesus. It was just a knowing. I just knew it was Jesus, and
Wow. Thank you, Jesus.
I felt like I couldn't turn around and look at it, you know,
Mm.
and and then I mean, well, actually, before this, I forgot this part. Before I knelt down, I was on the ground floor. I was sitting there on the bed, and I remember I started rocking, and I started hearing a song my sister Lacey wrote, and she started singing it. I mean, I started singing it. I used to always like yell at her, "Would you stop singing that?" and I just think it was about Jesus giving his life. It was like, you gave your life and died. You were scorned, but you never cried. And just, yeah, it
Aw,
was just an awesome song. And that's
that's so
when
beautiful.
yeah. And so after that, and then like my mom's cousin, which was a pastor, and his sister. And I found out later on she had the gift of discerning of spirits. And I remember them
Mhm.
coming in, and he looks at her, and she looks at him. She shakes her head no, that the spirit's gone. And so he asked me, he goes, "Do you want to? Have you ever been saved?" I said, "Well, I did it when I was 12, just because everybody was doing it. I didn't understand it." And so They prayed with me, and after that, I had a major battle.
Wow.
I started getting attacked in my sleep physically. Um, I woke up from my, I woke up and I, my face, I was on my stomach and I never sleep like that. My face was in the pillow and I felt a big, huge demon on my back and a big hand on my head trying to suffocate me in my pillow. And I felt little ones holding my feet and legs and shoulders to where I could not
Wow.
move. And,
Wow.
just an instant, I was able to like I was screaming Jesus' name in my head, and
Mm.
then it's like I was able to move my head just a tiny bit, and I just whispered Jesus' name, and they all leaped off of me.
Wow.
Yes, and that there showed me the power of Jesus' name. You just have to say His name, and those demons flee.
Amen.
And
And they say when you get
hallelujah.
attacked like that, the harder you get attacked is the more it's because like they want you so bad. That's the
Yeah.
thing. You get attacked because they want you so bad.
Well, they knew what I'm called to do.
Amen.
They knew, they didn't, I mean, because I got a word like 3 months before I died for 6 minutes. I got a word saying the devil's trying to kill me early. He don't want you to succeed and be, and work for God and be who He's called you to be. And, uh,
Oh,
and then I died for 6 minutes, and I'm like,
oh
okay,
no.
I'm like, devil, God has the final say. God
Exactly.
has the final say.
Exactly.
And but anyway, after that experience, I had an experience. I woke up. But by this time, I had scriptures on my wall about the spirit of fear because I know that's what it was. I received that through watching witchcraft movies and scary movies
Oh my God.
growing up.
I'm guilty. Sorry. I don't mean to interrupt. I'm very guilty.
I
I'm
know. I'm still trying not to watch them.
you know what it is?
You know.
For me, I use it for educational purposes. Like the thing, I guess I'm trying to justify it. I mean, I'm not
Yeah.
like I do use it for educational purposes because I think it's good to learn like everything around us too. Like I think it's good to learn about different religions too, like just to see what everyone's up to, but that doesn't mean that we have to apply it. So like you could see a scary movie or something, just pray like before you watch and after, but like or learn like I've watched things like of voodoos and stuff and what they do, and it's like
Yeah.
scary to know what is in this world. Like there's so many scary worldly things that it's important to be aware, of like what is out here.
Yeah. I immediately like I don't I draw the line on spiritual scary movies.
Yeah.
Dad, I'm on live.
Yeah.
He's over here blowing his nose away. I'm like, come on, live. But that's where I draw the line because it's true, it's real,
Yeah.
and because I'm called to deliverance as well, and I just don't want to fill myself up with that, you
Yeah.
know.
And it's
Um,
important, like everybody has their calling, and
yeah,
God is using you for your reasons and your mission and
yeah.
what you have to do.
Well, uh, let me see. Oh, I didn't finish my story. Like I put scriptures on my bed. Well, I had one above my scripture above my bed. That's it's in Psalms. I can't think of where it is. Make your dad does it. It says, "I will lie down and sleep in peace, for my God makes you dwell in safety." I had that posted on my bed,
Wow.
and I remember when I posted it up there, it said, "Devil, that means that your demons cannot touch me."
Yes. That's
And but I angered them that night. I woke up from my sleep and my bed was shaking violently off the floor, and
wow.
I was so ticked off. I was just tired of being awakened, and it didn't scare me anymore. Now I was getting ticked off, and so I sat up in my bed and I said, "Stop in the name of Jesus."
That's right.
And they stopped my bed in midair, and I said, "You put my bed down on the floor gently, and then get out."
Wow. And you know that in
And
the Bible, God gives us authority. God gives us
yes,
authority to rebuke in the name of Jesus. That's the authority
yes,
He gives us. But you have to be right in the eyes of God. I'm not judging you. I'm not judging you.
oh
Listen,
no,
everyone listening, you have to be right in the eyes of God. So that means,
yes,
opening your Bible, being in tune with all that, and
yeah,
oh,
yeah, yeah,
my
because not
brother,
just
yeah,
yeah, I mean, because not just anybody can just go. I mean, well, anybody. I mean, you can do that, but I mean, you have to be equipped and know what you're doing to
mhm,
deal with people that are demonic possessed and things. And I don't believe you should ever do it by yourself,
yeah,
alone at all.
yeah,
But
yeah,
it's
definitely.
very. I didn't want it. I told God, I didn't ask for
I'm
this.
telling you,
Yo,
and
for
you know
real.
what's I don't mean to like interrupt. The more you're in when you're in it with God, the more you get prosecuted. The more everything just goes bad. Everything in your life
Yeah,
you get attacked left side, right side. You're just getting
yeah,
attacked everywhere. And you're like,
yeah,
but where is this God? Please, I can't take it no more. I'm not that strong. You must think I'm a trooper. I need
Yo,
but it's
for
because
real.
you get attacked because when you make that vow to be a
yeah,
follower of God, that's what happens. You're
yeah,
gonna always that's always gonna happen. And I
yeah.
see
I
you
like.
ladies. Time out. Sorry, I'm so sorry, Steph. The
Oh,
ladies, the ladies in this chat, my brother. Okay. Everybody wants a piece of the American pie
Nah,
over here.
they're making me blush over here. I wanted to show
I
I wanted
thought
to
we were
show you.
talking about demons and Jesus and stuff, and this is becoming a dating site on the chat. I see you, ladies, and no, I will not kick you guys out. This is freedom of speech, so I will not do that, ladies. I got love for everybody, but you see us, Steph, right? I'm like,
yeah, I was here, and I saw your brothers. Like you all are
yeah,
making me blush. I'm like,
yeah,
poor guy.
he's a distraction. I
Yo,
can't invite him anywhere.
I'm gonna show you right now the place that the guy killed himself.
Unalived himself.
Woof! It feels heavy in here.
It looks creepy already.
Woof!
Where's he at?
He's in a spot right now where somebody unalived themselves.
This is creepy.
Oh,
Like I
okay.
literally just got a chill down my spine. This
Oh.
room.
Oh,
This is the room.
wow. Wow. It looks,
That's a lot of windows.
Yo, it is
yes.
creepy in here. It is
Wow.
creepy because to get through here, you have to go through so many hallways,
Oh wow.
and
Wow.
then oh, it's creepy. I have the absolute chills right now. I am
Wow.
creeped out.
Wow. That does look creepy.
It's creepy,
That
and I'm not
does.
even. I'm not even that type to be scared or anything like that. It's just there's a heavy presence.
Wow. And you're in the dark. Oh my God.
I know. I'm doing it for you guys, so I hope you guys appreciate this.
Oh my
I'm
God.
Yeah, they like the
absolutely,
dark.
I'm absolutely creeped out right now.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
okay. So here we are.
You
Can you
guys.
see that or no?
Oh,
These are
Oh.
actual human skulls, infant skulls.
wow.
Wow. Wow.
You see it, right?
Yeah.
I can't see it because of my camera. Because I can't. I
We
don't
can
have.
see
I
it.
have
We
like.
can see it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
that's
It.
weird.
Wow.
I literally like. I'm like go like oof. I got
That is
goosebumps on my
creepy.
back right now.
That is very creepy. Wow. Wow. That is very weird. Oh, so Jonathan, can
Yeah.
you explain? Sorry, I'm not skipping everyone. I just have Silver Slipper, excuse me, Silver Slipper 77 said, "Where is this? I missed it. Can you explain exact like where is this at?"
Okay, so this is a college I work at in Pennsylvania. I don't know if I should put it out there or not, the name of
Don't
it.
put the
Yeah, yeah.
location.
So
Don't,
it's
just say
basically
PA.
a public college that I work at. It's an older college. I don't know exactly what year, but the room that I just showed you guys with the garden, somebody unalived themselves there.
Wow.
And this hallway right here is the science hallway that I'm at. And you just instantly feel like right now I feel like out of breath. Like it's just a bad feeling. And the minute I went into the garden room, I instantly felt like somebody is rushing at me. And so this hallway right here, there's oh look, the door's open and it was closed. Look at that.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
crazy. I'm telling you, this is haunted.
This is
Completely haunted. This
getting
is
out of
this is
control.
a straight up haunted place.
And you were feeling it.
I
You were
felt
feeling
it.
it.
So he offed himself in that room, and then the skulls that I was showing you are actual human skulls and baby skulls. And you just feel like it's just really bad energy here.
Do I hear something? I feel like I hear something in your background.
I don't know. I'm getting out of here. That's for sure. I had enough.
I
I did it for the people.
God.
I did
Wow,
it for
we
you guys.
appreciate you.
Mm.
Wow, that's definitely.
Yeah, it's I'm not even joking. Like I feel like something was there,
I think so.
and then the door was open.
Wow. Yeah. Oh my
That's
goodness.
crazy.
Oh my goodness. Wow. And you were feeling that energy, and we don't see you in the screen anymore.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I took it off.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, are you
No, no,
okay?
no, no, no. Yeah, yeah. I'm still here.
Are
I'm
you
just
okay?
I'm just walking very fast.
Anybody would like to come up? I put my link. You're welcome to come up. Oh, this okay. So a lot of people are saying to run. Okay. It's,
To run.
people said leave, leave, go, run.
Yeah, it's bad.
That is
Yeah, when you feel a heaviness and you can't breathe, that's not
that's what
good at
Oh
all.
my god. And yeah, like now I feel better now that I left there. Over there, it is
No.
just overwhelming.
these things will keep you up. Like seriously, thinking about the stuff. There's so much energy and just like
Residue,
energy.
residual energy.
Yeah, yeah. This is definitely there's definitely something there for sure. And I think there's a lot because I don't think they're probably not sleeping in peace. They're not, you know,
Yeah.
in peace.
And it
They're
makes
Most
it
not.
even
especially,
worse. It makes it even worse when you're literally the only person in the entire campus. Like it
Oh
manifests itself
no,
even more.
no. You are lucky. I mean, you're not lucky to be the only one. Mike the realist, you want to come up? Let me know if you'd like to come up too.
Yo, for real, Michael. Haul ass for real.
Yo, that is creepy. Wow. Thank you for taking us in real time. He actually shared us right now in real time, so we really appreciate it. We really
Yeah,
appreciate
anytime, anytime.
he took it for the team.
so do you work there every day or?
No, no, it's just my part-time gig.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was gonna say I don't know if I would want to be there every day.
no,
Right.
it's pretty bad.
I
Oh
mean,
my
I
I guess
think I would
I'm
want to go to my secret place.
yo
yeah.
for real. It's more like honestly, that's like I'm the caretaker. I guess it's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So do you ever feel like you have an attachment? So like the attachment like when you're leaving
He,
something comes
whatever that was trying to attach itself to me. I swear, I'm not even kidding you.
Whew,
Not for. Nothing. And something was trying to attach itself because now I'm outside and I feel nothing.
Wow. Oh, and he left. I hope he's safe.
Yeah,
Miss,
that
I
was
hope you're safe.
hey, that. It's under now. I understand why there was all those windows being the garden.
Wow. Okay, Michael. Wow. I know. So I'm gonna tell you guys another thing, right? Another a story. So when I lived, I lived in we moved to a location in Westchester. We were living in Westchester, New York, over a decade ago, maybe like 15 years ago. And there was this one guy. I had actually mentioned this story in the past, but I'm gonna bring it up again. Um, there was this guy that his name was El Indio, which in translation is the Indian. Like, uh, I guess because he had long hair and he looked. Oh, he said his connection went bad. Okay, Michael, and okay, John, his connection went bad. So anyway, this guy had a Native American, like indigenous, excuse me, a ring like of an indigenous on his finger, and he was into like Santeria, which is a religion that has to do. I don't. I want to make sure that I'm with all respect. I respect everyone's religion. So they're into like praying to spiritual beings, and they do stuff, and they they do all types of like witchcraft type of stuff, and it's more than that, but just a little brief thing so you understand, everyone understands what I'm talking about. Anyway, so he would talk to me and my grandmother because sometimes we'd be outside in front of the house. He would sometimes talk to us, and then I noticed that he started to like be a little bit distant, so he wouldn't be talking to us. He used to talk to us about 2 to 3 feet away, and then I noticed that he would stay actually more further out, so it would be like maybe 6 feet away, 7 feet away, and then my grandmother was talking to him, and he said, listen, I really can't get close to your granddaughter. She walks with too many people. She's not alone. She's never alone. She's with too many like spiritual beings. And I was like, whoa. Like I was creeped out when he said that. So I wonder if he was a person that could see, and he saw like I walk with, maybe I have my ancestors or somebody, or whatever that is, but he said he couldn't get close to me because of that. I don't know. I don't know what that was about, but that did freak me out. I remember I couldn't sleep for a while. Well, I would stay up late at night thinking, what is this guy talking about? But yeah, that was something very weird. Um, and I'm trying to think. I have stories, but right now I'm in the spot right now, and I'm like trying to think of stuff. But I definitely have stories, and I definitely wrote down a lot of things that has happened to me. Maybe I should go get my book and look. But yeah, that'll be for another day. But I plan on doing more of these. I want to do more of these. I don't know when, but maybe like around October. But I would like to do it before then. I definitely like these types of chats because it's very, very interesting. Yes, I really hope it is angels that walk with me. That would be awesome. I've had people who have said that, like I'm a light. They have said things like that. And I don't want to sound, now I sound conceited, like I'm this bright light and stuff. But people have said that I'm a light, and a lot of times, like people who are no longer here, spirits, they see me as a light, and they want to like get in contact and communicate. So I'm like, stay away from that.
Well, with that, I want to ask you your opinion on something. Do you believe that all the like there's a like different spirits? They're not all demonic.
So I believe we
I
have
mean,
good.
besides angels, I don't say
Yeah.
that their spirits are different.
I believe that. So this is my
Well,
my
I struggle with it because in God's word it says, "Do not talk with the dead." Do not, because He considers it witchcraft to speak with the dead or whatever. I can't remember where it's at. Your dad might know. I'm awful of knowing where stuff is at.
Hey, me too. No, I know. Hey, Michael, how are you? I'm so glad you're on.
Hey, Michael, it's been a long time.
Yeah,
So this is my
you were an Anna, right? Steph?
Yes, and Rose, and Rose.
yeah.
But I think we met on Anna and them.
Yeah.
Are we having a famous problem, Rose?
Whatever. I can't remember where it's at.
Oh, this is interesting. The familiar spirits. I recently started learning about that. The familiar spirits, monitoring spirits too. I wasn't really sure about those things until recently that I started like let's it's still like a little echoing. Let me see. Or is this like a lag, right?
I think there is.
Hold on, let me. Is that a speaker or your headset, maybe, Michael? Maybe the headset or speaker.
No headset. Wait. Better?
Oh, wait. I think it's getting better. Yeah.
What the ceiling fan interrupt the thing?
No, it's just that there's like a little like we could hear ourselves talking. You could hear it. Let me see. Is that a speaker or your headset, maybe, Michael?
Wow,
No,
there's a big lag.
Yeah,
Just my
it's like
ears.
you know what's crazy is that every time Michael comes on, there's a connection problem, right?
Yeah.
I don't know why. There's always it's like there's always that that I used to have a lot of connection problems. There was always connection problems when I talk about paranormal stuff. You could hear it? I'm gonna mute his mic just for a few seconds. So let me see. Posing as a person you know, yup. There's a lot. All right, let me
The
unmic.
ceiling fan off. Let's see.
You know what's crazy is that every time Michael comes on, there's a connection problem, right? I don't know why. This sounds creepy, right? there's like a it sounds like a person that's trying to pose as me. What? Like I'm gonna the familiar spirits. Mute his mic just for a few seconds. So let me see. Posing as a person you know, yup. There's a lot. All right, let me unmic.
Let's see.
You know what's crazy is that every time Michael comes on, there's a connection problem, right? I don't know why. This sounds creepy, right?
Wow.
Oh my god! Like a person that's trying to pose as me. What?
And Rose, most mean you're sudden you're quiet because we don't want to hear it anymore.
Oh wow! There's a lot.
Michael, the floor is yours. You can speak.
It's like repeating everything I say.
Oh my
Why
goodness.
y'all laughing?
And Rose, when you're quiet because we don't want to hear it anymore.
Oh my gosh, that's really like lagging bad. Like
Well, I want to figure it out. It's like repeating.
I'm busy. I'm busy playing with myself. Can't you see my hand movement?
Is
With the birthday gift my sister gave me
Ooh.
of The Exorcist. The
Oh
little,
Lord, no.
smoke.
That movie traumatized me as a kid.
That one's
I was only like 4 or 5.
And I got a new shirt for my birthday.
I'm gonna. Oh, I got guys. I got a picture to show you. Also, my
I
mother's.
think it's the speaker on my laptop.
Is the speaker?
I think on my laptop it's the speaker or something. I'm busy
I
playing with
wonder what's
myself. Can't
going
you see my
on.
hand movement?
I feel bad. There's always. I enjoy when Mike comes up. I really do. I really enjoy his presence. I enjoy everybody coming up.
Oh, Jonathan said that there's an alarm coming
Some
from that
spirit don't want me
area.
on.
I know why.
For my birthday.
Never hear my.
I think it's the speaker on my laptop. I think on my laptop it's the speaker or something.
You hear it? You hear it, Michael?
Huh?
Did you hear it repeating?
You guys are getting muffled. It might just be my old ears. I don't know. No, not earwax. I clean my ears.
It's weird because it almost sounds like EVP.
Yes, it sounds like I'm like her spirit.
Yeah. Oh goodness.
I want to figure it out because every time.
Have you tried putting earbuds in and doing it that way?
Maybe, oh, what about if you put your headphones on? You have a headset?
You want to go that route?
We'll try it. We'll try it. I just feel bad because it's so cool having him up. I appreciate my
Yeah.
up here. I feel so bad. We got an update from Jonathan, but we'll get to that.
How did this get changed?
I want to figure it out because every time.
Let me make it worse. Yo,
Oh, boy,
oh, literally when I got out of that area, I got a call from the alarm company. From that
Wow.
area, a panic alarm button from that room. I'm not even kidding you. I never got that alarm ever. There's nobody here. I just told them right now. I was like, I'm not even gonna check it because there's literally nobody here.
Whoa.
They evidently didn't like you filming.
Okay.
Yo, for real.
You guys hear?
Yep.
Hold on a second. Let me hear.
Oh, let me call back my supervisor. I'll be out of here.
Okay. Okay. Come back. Come back when you finish. It's still doing that. I don't know.
From that room. I'm not even kidding you. I never got that alarm ever.
Now we hear Jonathan talking. Jonathan's on. Let's see.
Right now, I was like, I'm not even gonna check it because there's literally nobody.
They
That's
evidently
so
didn't like you
weird.
filming.
Okay.
Yo, for real. Yep. Oh, let me call back my
I don't
supervisor.
know. I don't even know what's going on.
And during the earbuds though makes it quieter.
Yeah, right, a little bit lower. Yeah. Let me see. I'm trying to. It's repeating itself now.
That's crazy. And during the earbuds though makes it quieter. Oh my gosh.
So my brother had gotten. We're just going to continue the show. Whatever it is, we rebuke it in the name of Jesus. So, alarm. There's an alarm that went off in the building. in
That's
the room that he
crazy.
was showing us. So there's something there. I don't know. And he felt it. He felt it. Wow. It sounds better now, right? Yeah.
Can't do there, but makes it
It's
quieter.
less. It's more low. But
Oh
it's
my
repeating
God.
too. I don't know. Something weird. But Michael has stories too. You want to share? We're just gonna continue the show. Whatever it is, we rebuke it in the name of Jesus. So
Amen.
alarm, there's an alarm that went off in the building, the room that he was showing us. So there's something there. I don't know. And he felt it.
Yeah.
He felt it. Wow. It sounds better now, right? Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Are you sure you want that?
I know. I feel bad. I want you to share your story. Just keep going. We're gonna keep going because it got better.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, the only thing, it's not paranormal or anything, but tomorrow's the 7th anniversary that I was physically, mentally, and sexually attacked from that neighbor. And,
I'm sorry to hear
I'm
that.
not looking forward to tomorrow. I might, since I'm mentally ill, who knows how I'll be reacting, so it's,
Just keep going.
oh, sure, right? All right. What story? Which one? I have many.
Any paranormal? Because I know you had a lot of paranormal. Something
Paranormal. Let's
spirits,
see.
ghosts,
Well,
paranormal.
it doesn't happen here. It's boring without that kind of fun, Um, I, can I redo the one about my mom's cousin needing to do that buzz spell with the Ouija board because she looked like a witch?
Oh yeah. It's
Little
been so long.
update. All right. Well, she's my great aunt, my mom's aunt Socorro, and she was into a lot of witchcraft and stuff like that. They had a house. She had a house in Mexico, and we would go there to visit her. While I was in a school yet, and I was like 3, 4 years old, 5 maybe, and we're in the kitchen, and there's like a black curtain, and it was like a pantry type of thing. So I looked through it. I moved the curtain a little bit, and there was an altar with a pentagram and candles and stuff. And her side of the family, not all her relatives, but some are into witchcraft. And I don't remember if Irene is not her daughter. It has to have been a niece, I think. It would be my tia Lily and my uncle David, and Irene was their cousin. And Rachel was also the sister to Lily and David, and they would be doing the Ouija board, and we used to play it. Me, my cousin Martine, because my mom's elder sister Carmela would be there, and then my brother Bubba and I. And we would play the Ouija board because we knew it to be a game board. Well, I say it backwards, it's a board game, but I always called it a game board. And Lily was there, and she poor woman, poor pitiful woman, is very unattractive, and they needed to do that the spouse so she could find a man. And her husband, Socorro's husband, Shorty, he was like a zombie. They said that he used to have affairs, and she would my tia Socorro would do a spell against Shorty, so he'd behave, and he would just be sitting there in his recliner, just staring straight. We could go like this to him, no blinking, nothing. He was like a zombie. And anyways, I wanted to say that about my uncle Shorty then, but I wasn't sure if I should have put too much into that. So my tia Socorro and Lily was cutting lemons, and they had a glass of water and a piece of paper after they did the Ouija board to get the so-called lover to Irene. and she wrote it on the paper. And then I don't know what it was. It's some Spanish name that it spelled. And my tia Sakota wrote it on the paper, rolled it up, put it in, put the lemon in first, and then the paper in the glass of water, or the paper, then squeeze lemon juice, and then something. But that effect went in there, and then they stuck it in the freezer. And then we heard um, a week or two later that Irene got a boyfriend. It didn't last, so
Wow.
spells don't last, for casting magic. But I don't. When my mom left in 1980, she left my dad on his birthday, April, and my tia Carmela. When I found this bracelet, because my mom left, how old was Bubba? Bubba would have been 16, 17. My birthday is at the end of April. My mom left on April 9th, my dad's birthday, so I was 14 going on 15. Uh, my younger brother was 7, and my baby sister was 4. And I said, not even I'm sorry, I'm going to say, goddamn horror will leave a 4-year-old child. She will do something to have their baby be taken care of someone. So my dad raised us from my from when I was 15 till when he passed away when I was 40. So that's why I give my dad more credit that I do than I do to my mother. On her birthday, on Mother's Day, sorry, I did speak to her spirit spiritually,
Mhm.
but I felt like I was betraying my dad. But Father's Day is coming, and I want to go to the cemetery to visit my dad. Maybe I'll do a video so you could see how we honored my dad with the marine what do you call it, emblem on his
Oh, that's
headstone,
nice.
and he's got his picture on there. And it's just it's just very hard because I got angry not so much for me or my mom leaving. I was kind of glad, because I didn't have to hear the negativity from her. I was more angry for my younger brother and sister until they were old enough to take on
Yeah.
their feelings towards her.
Yeah.
And my sister, when she was 4 years old, when that man that she left with, Luis, um, my sister had that little tin type of little stove that they had back then. And my sister would be making coffee, a little clay coffee thing. And then my mom tells my sister, are you gonna make Luis a cup of coffee? She goes, no, this coffee's for my daddy. My sister never called my mom mom. She called her by her name, Mary,
Mm.
Maria. She would ask my dad, Dad, where's that lady that used to sleep with you, or where's Maria? She never called her mom. Maybe I think when she was up, how's my phone ringing? I turned it off. Anyways,
There's activity there.
but it's just bad. And then my mom tells my dad, when you're gonna, what did she say? It was a threat, like a love threat, not a spell. She said, Joe, you're gonna drag your tongue on the street. And my dad did struggle with, he had a good job and stuff like that. He worked for Greyhound then. And my mom deserved that spit that I did to her in the casket,
Oh, good.
when I said that
Yeah.
it came out.
Oh,
I was thinking about that one yesterday too, before you let me know in the email about you were gonna do a live, and I said about how I
good.
spit on her and walked away from her casket. How everybody was laughing on that one.
Oh
But
my God.
the Tucson house, I kind of want to go back there, but I had actually climbed over on the other side of the balcony because over there I was very suicidal, and
Mm-mm.
I'm bipolar, and the
Sorry to hear.
BS I've been through. Huh?
I said sorry to hear that. That's
Thank you. And I had, it was a day the day before, I had gone to the cemetery. Me and that idiot that were together for 11.5 years. We had gone to the cemetery, and I just broke down crying. And I went to each of my relatives there. My dad wasn't. Well, my dad was still alive. And
Mm.
I just said, please, so and so. I'll trade places. You come back and let me be there where you're at in the ground. And to me, since
Sorry to hear that.
I still feel kind of let down by God, even though I'm trying to change, but so many years of being like that. But to me, my absolute heaven, and I know it's gonna sound bad, but to me, my absolute heaven is just being dead. I don't want to go to
Mm.
heaven. I don't want to burn in hell. I just want to stay in the ground. For me, the way maybe it's my mentality. I don't know, but in my head, I see it that will be my eternal heaven because I'm not gonna suffer. I'm not gonna be in pain. Not gonna cry. Nothing's gonna matter. Nothing's gonna bother me. Because even before I changed with Pastor Al, you all. To me, my oh, what was I gonna say?
You
Mm,
just continue to have your faith. You got this.
okay. Thank you.
Well, everybody struggles with good days and bad
Uh,
days, and I know
and
you're headed the right direction.
thank
It's
you.
okay. We all
Um,
be feeling like that.
I always thought as a little kid, living forever and ever and ever and ever would work on my mentality like bad, and I said I can't be thinking of that. When it happens, it happens. Until then, I just have to believe it in the way I do. Is when I'm dead, is my eternal heaven, my eternal sleep.
Continue to have your faith.
The
Well, everybody struggles with good days and bad days,
Yeah,
and I know you're headed the
and
right direction. It's okay. We all
um, like with okay with Beyonce and Jay Z, what makes me laugh, what they sell their soul for riches and stuff. I've never given a damn about that stuff. I like to live simple and stuff. But what makes me laugh when my mentality again, I think, but God, it's like they don't have belief and faith in their own self that they don't have that talent that they gotta do that in order to become this.
to raise to the top. Yeah.
And that's kind of sad that and I was listening to something, was it Paranormal or something, that some makeup artists for big stars, the women, uh, that she was asked to do Beyonce's makeup, and she had gone to Jay Z and Beyonce's mansion, and inside everything was all black and everything like that. The furniture, the walls, the carpet, everything was black.
Wow.
And when the makeup artist went into the room where she's gonna fix Beyonce's makeup, there was three, the big cross in the middle with Jesus on it, and the other two were smaller, but the one in the middle was bigger. But all three of them were upside down.
Wow.
And then that makeup artist pretended like she didn't see it, and supposedly Beyonce turned and looked at her and gave her a look like, "I know you saw it." So they're claiming Beyonce is the Antichrist. I said, whatever. And that's what makes me laugh. Not to not to look down on you, Pastor Al, or nothing, because I would never do that, and never no disrespect. But what makes me laugh about others, like the Catholics, okay? I don't never followed the Catholic religion, but why do they worry so damn much about what my beliefs are and stuff like that? Worry other
Okay.
people. So leave me alone and let me be the way I want to be, where I understand it, where I'm not gonna get stressed out and stuff. I still have it. Look, it's right there. And the makes me laugh. Like, you're judging me. You're not God. That's one thing I don't do. I won't make judgments. I might make a remark or something, but I will take back that remark. A judgment can be taken back or forgiven, but it's always going to be remembered. I'm not saying that a remark won't be remembered, but you can always be forgiven quicker through a remark than an actual judgment, because a judgment lasts longer than a remark, I think,
Yeah.
to me, in my eyes. Like,
Yeah.
I listen to some Beyonce songs. Doesn't mean I'm in her circle. I'm not in her. I don't love her. I don't worship her. She's not God.
Right.
She's not Jesus. She's just an entertainer. Has some songs that I like. Especially "Crazy in Love" is my favorite. But I like her better with Destiny's Child. I know I'm all over the place, but I haven't been like
It's all
here
good.
the
It's
whole
all
time.
good. We haven't chatted in a while. But
Yeah.
really quick, I'm not trying to interrupt you. I wanted to share with you guys. Um I'm just gonna mute you once for 1 minute, okay? While I show something. Just 1 minute. I got you. Hold on. Uh my mother has sent me this pic of her leg. This is her leg. She woke up she woke up this morning with that on her leg, and she does not know how this happened. She felt something. She felt like something in like hot, like liquid, and she sent me this and she said, "I don't know what happened. I do not know what happened. She just woke up with it." And my dad took a picture of her leg. All right, I unmuted you.
Okay. You better not.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
It's
But
fine.
yeah, she woke up with that.
I'm so sorry, Treasure. If you like.
Yeah. So she had sent me that. She said I could share with you guys. So I said, okay, that she just woke up with that. I don't know what that's about, but so many weird things. But yeah, very, very weird stuff. It's so important to be prayed up because there is things out there. And I know some people don't believe, but there is things out there and you definitely need to be careful. Prayer up. So
I'm so sorry, Treasure. If you like.
we're going to be ending this very soon. Do you guys want to say anything else? Steph, Mike, Michael?
No, I could talk and talk and talk, but you gotta go. I'm sorry I got on here, lady. No.
It's okay. We got a life.
I'm kidding.
Everybody got a life. I appreciate you.
I still can't do that. I keep doing it wrong because my comprehension is bad.
No, you got it. It looks
Oh,
good.
what?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I'm an artist.
Steph, you got anything else?
Is your brother okay?
I don't know. We hope that my brother is okay. That
Yeah,
was very
prayers
weird.
for your brother and your family and you, Rose, and Steph and everybody in the chat.
Very weird. I'm so glad that everyone showed up. I appreciate everyone. Thank you so much, chat, for coming on and chatting. Thank you so much, Michael. It's always a pleasure to have you up
Yeah,
here.
there you go.
Thank you so much, Steph,
Thank
for
you.
coming up here. It's always a pleasure to have you guys, and I appreciate that. Oh, he said, I'm okay.
Is your brother
Thanks
okay?
for asking.
What is that there?
Oh, good, good.
That's cool, Jonathan.
I'm glad he let us know because I'd be concerned.
Oh my goodness.
No, I love coming to your lives. I almost forgot about it.
Oh, I want to make. I want to make another one very soon, and I'll definitely. Steph, you gotta email me your number or something so I could be in contact. 'Cause
Yeah,
I wanted to hit you up on Instagram, but I
I
don't
am
know.
on Instagram. It's on my old phone because I don't have room on my phone because of my editing software.
Yeah,
So I forget to turn my other phone on to get on it. I used to be on Instagram quite a lot trying to build my uh, subscribers there, but I just kind of went off it because I don't know. YouTube takes a lot more of my time.
yeah, it's very time consuming.
But yeah, I'll email you or message you on Instagram my number.
Yeah. That way I could talk. Because I got Michael. I always email him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we'll have another one. This time
Yeah.
we'll give you guys time because it was last minute.
Quite a lot
We'll
trying
get
to
our
build
stories
my
together. We'll get everything, and we could chat.
subscribers there, but I just kind of went off it. 'Cause I don't know. YouTube takes a lot more
We're
of my
having a
time.
lot of activity.
I'll email you, or it's really weird hearing myself.
I know.
Which we should be used to because we edit our videos. Yeah. But we sound different in our videos than on
Yeah,
here, though. I think.
a little bit. Anything you want to say, Michael? You got the floor.
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
I'll
you
be
all.
thinking of you tomorrow, Michael. I know tomorrow's going to be a rough day for you. You will be in my
Thank you.
prayers
Thank
for
you.
sure.
Yes.
Thank you.
Everyone, please have Michael tomorrow in your tonight. Have him in your prayers, and tomorrow we're going to be praying for Michael for him to have a wonderful day, regardless of what anniversary it
That we
is.
sound different in
I
our
wish where's my
videos.
dad so he could do a prayer. He's been so
Yeah,
busy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Reverend Al, are you in the building? Reverend Al, are you in the building?
I'll be thinking of you tomorrow, Michael. I know tomorrow's going to be a rough day for you. You'll be in my prayers.
Let me put my invite just in case my dad is there. And he's like, where's the invite? All right. If you're in the building, Dad, this is for you. Oh God, now I hear him.
Yeah.
But we're gonna do a prayer really quick. Lord Jesus, please be send your guardian angels, send an angels, send beautiful energy tomorrow for Michael. Let him have a wonderful day. Let him not think about tomorrow being a negative day. Let it be a day that he was able to overcome
Thank you.
all the bad things that happened to him. Tomorrow is a day of victory. Tomorrow is a day of strength, courage. This is what makes him stronger. Lord Jesus, wrap your arms around him, give him a big hug, and let him feel so much love tomorrow. So much love that he's not going to think about anything negative because there's going to be so much beautiful peace around him. And I want to give you a nice round of applause for being a survivor, for being
Yeah.
strong, and for overcoming the impossible, because
Thank you.
you are a soldier and you're a trooper and you got this. And I'm so proud of you. And I'm so proud of him. The change. Michael is becoming better and better and better. He is such an amazing person. Regardless of whatever, if he gets mad and stuff, he's a good person. And I appreciate Michael. And so many people in the community appreciate Michael. He is a good person and he has a good heart.
Yeah, he does.
Okay. And we do not have to be perfect. There's no such thing as anyone perfect, Michael. So if you feel like
Oh,
Okay.
Lord, no.
pressured, I ain't perfect. I'm far from perfect. We are not perfect, and that's okay. You're still loved, you're still amazing, and we all appreciate you. And we're all sending virtual hugs. Hugs, hugs, hugs.
To myself too.
We're sending hugs and a round of applause. We're proud of you.
Thank you,
So
everybody.
proud of you. Okay? You got this. Tomorrow is gonna just be a regular day, okay? It's not gonna phase you.
Thank you.
All right? You don't have nothing to worry about, nothing to think about because you're a survivor. Yeah. Oh God, now I hear myself. You're listening, just have a little prayer, send some positive vibes from to Michael so he could feel it. Super feel it. And you can always hit me up, okay? I know I'll be busy, but I will get back to you because I know tomorrow you need us. Okay? You can,
Alrighty.
you can even contact Steph.
Yeah,
Hit her up.
definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
I pray for a lot of people.
Okay.
We got your back. We got your back.
Alright. Alright. Thank you so
But I
much.
also pray that Jesus would be with him tomorrow and just love and comfort him and bring him peace
Thank
all
you so
day.
much. I really appreciate that, and all of you. Thank you so much.
You got it. With so much love. Everybody's gonna be praying for you, and everybody's gonna be sending love and thinking about you.
Alright. Thank you.
And if you need to make a video and come out live tomorrow, do it. I'm gonna try. I'll
I
try.
was thinking about it.
If you need company, you need chat. Everyone, please take a moment to check out Michael the Realist, his channel.
With him
I will
tomorrow.
share one of his videos on my community section. Also, my girl, Joyful Steph. They're both my girl and my guy right here.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever subscribed to Michael. I don't think they've ever shared his link or anything.
Okay, I'm gonna put it in my community section. I'm gonna put one of
Yes,
those
thank
videos
you.
and one of his. Okay, so people can find you easier. Go ahead, guys, and within give me like 10 minutes. Go back to my community section. Please go and check them out. And if you like their content, please subscribe. I highly recommend you subscribe to both of them because they're both cool people. And again, if you do go on live, I'll share your live on my community section. All right. So we're gonna have a wonderful. Yeah.
Warning. Let them know. Colorful language.
Okay. So sometimes.
I've been cutting back, but might still come out here and there.
So he does give a disclaimer and he does give a warning when he does say something that's a little colorful or a little spicy. He does give the warnings. So just keep in mind if some of those videos you may not like, but there's other cool videos too. He does all types of videos.
You don't have to watch all my videos. Just what you think will interest them.
Yeah. So don't worry. You got this. We're so proud of you. And again, go check them out. Check out both my peoples right here. All right. And I hope that everyone in the chat is doing well. Thank you, everyone who was on the chat. I really appreciate you. Thank you if you're rewatching this because you didn't have a chance to watch it. And we're hoping to go on live again with my peoples here. Okay, I'll keep everyone posted. Have a wonderful night and have a beautiful week. All right, we're good?
Yep.
All right. Thank you so much again,
Thank you
Michael
all.
and Steph. I appreciate
Thank
you
you.
all. God bless. We'll see you
Bye, y'all.
tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow.
Cheers, sweetheart.
All right.
Copyright.
Bye.